Good morning, everybody. Oh, I forgot this.
Hey, Mark, are you ready to record the show?
Hey, buddy, get in here. It's Saturday morning. We got to talk toys. Cracks me up. I didn't play that last week because you weren't on with me last week.
Thank you, man.
I saved that just for us.
You make me feel special, buddy.
It's just for us. Oh, man. Let's see here. Let's get into it. Boy, we've got a fun show today, everybody. Let's say hello to everybody in the chat. Let's see. Brian Carr is here. What's up, Brian? We're going to be talking about you later on, buddy. J Mac 77's here. Good morning, Jay. And our good buddy, Heinrich Hoffman. Good morning to all. Sorry, I'm typing in the chat.
And I'm sending a link to friends, so we're both doing.
What you linking? Oh, Matt Van Fossen's here. Hey, yo, good morning. Matt. Welcome, everybody.
Good morning.
Guys, we're going to have a really good show today. We're going to have a lot of fun. I do think we have like a hard stop around 12:30-ish, 12:40. We're going to try to wrap it up by then. Hopefully we can do that. We have a special guest that's going to be joining us all the way from our private chat group, who's going to be joining us for a special triple unboxing today. And then because of that, because he's got to go a little early, we're going to move the unboxings up above the pickups. So it's going to be a little out of order just in that. Yeah. We'll do the unboxings first, and then we'll do the pickups, which is totally fine. And so, yeah, that's going to be what we're going to do. Our main topic today, our double down. Greg and I didn't have one. We were like all week, like, what are we going to talk about? We're going to talk about this. We're going to talk about that. What are we going to talk about? And then all of a sudden, bam, Jersey Devil. That's what we're going to talk about.
There you go.
There you go. I do want to point out that yesterday, Greg, you sent me a voicemail last evening, and you're like, you know what? Here's the deal. Tomorrow morning, I am not opening my wallet. It's not happening. You're like,
Did I say that?
Yeah, you said that. You're like, that's it. I'm done. I'm not. You're like, I'm not into the. What was it? You said something like, I'm not into monsters, or you're not. You're like, I'm not doing it. I'm not opening my wallet. And then I checked my messages this morning. It's like Greg's like, got an all in.
Actually, my first ever Four Horsemen all in. I did this morning.
I did not. The only figure obscura drop that I've ever done the all in for was this, and that's why I chose this mug today. It was Frankenstein's Creature. It's the only one I've ever done. This one, I do want that mug. That mug's nice. It's got a little map. I'm assuming of New Jersey all over it. But yeah,
it is super rad.
Eric Miller's in the chat today. Good morning, sir. Yeah. Good morning. Good morning. Congrats on the full Kickstarter for the figures you painted, sir.
That
Ramayan.
was awesome. Yeah.
Legends of Ramayan. Congrats.
Das and Legends of Ramayan. Yeah. That was kind of 0 hour last minute. I mean, it was like I think the night before.
Yeah.
It funded, but it was awesome.
And I saw that 2 of those figures are already in stock on Big Bad Toy Store and shipping. So if you want to get your hands on some early, there you go.
Yeah.
They've collected my pledge. Let's see. Who was it in the chat yesterday that started? They got a wild hair to start making AIs. Who was it that made this? Is that Andy?
That was Andy? Charlie.
Charlie made these. Look at that.
Yep.
Look at that. So I know that looks just like us. Check out the fact that I am in non-Curtis approved foot attire, and you are in Curtis approved foot attire.
Well, that was what I was wearing at Legion's Con, and I think he used AI or Chat GPT to make these images. So that's what I was wearing, was shorts and chucks. But I did strip down to flip flops.
Right, exactly. If you can imagine these 2 guys dressed just like this in the same bed, that did happen.
Yeah. We're old men. We're old guys. We need a nappy naps.
Yeah, Heinrich, yours was spot on. It looked just like you.
It
I'd
really
like to point out if you were robbed or mugged, right, late at night on mean streets of double jointed town, and one of these guys did it, I think we'd get away, because I'm not sure if this was a police sketch. I'm not sure that either one of us would be properly identified.
right. Yeah. Yeah.
They were like,
That's
he was a big guy, had a purple shirt, he had a beard, he had
most of the
glasses.
attendance of Legion's Con for sure.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You do
My
have
wife.
a tattoo. It's hard to discern what the
Yeah,
tattoo
I have
is.
some. Yeah, if my body turned up, they could identify me for sure. But yeah, my wife always says that when I go to a con and I take a picture of the crowd, she's like, it's hard to.
Right.
You're lost and I'll never find you because
Yes.
everybody looks
We
the
all
same.
blend in. Yeah.
Exactly. Let's see. Yeah, Brian Carr says 4-H is definitely the top ambassadors for New Jersey for sure. Absolutely. Who else we got? Oh, we've got Monarch Prime.
Monarch, what's up, man?
What's
How
going
are
on, buddy? Yeah, Heinrich, I was going to share everybody's. I was trying to put all the stuff together. I just ran out of time this morning. But I've kind of started like putting things that I like in the past week at the top of the show, and that little segment's kind of growing a little bit. I do want to show off something else. This just made my week. My middle son Nicholas has always been absolutely terrified of Annabelle. Like he loves horror movies, but he's like, I am not watching that. Like he's terrified of it. He's like, that doll is creepy, bro. I don't want to have anything to do with it. And so this week, in honor of The Conjuring Last Rites,
that is scary.
Regal Cinemas, which we have 0 of within 100 miles of me, put out this special edition popcorn bucket. Even though the movie doesn't open until next week, the popcorn bucket went on sale this week on Wednesday, and I asked the chat, I was like, is there anybody that can track one of these down for me? And Brian came through. My God, this might be my favorite picture that has ever been shared in our chat group. This picture right here. Check this out.
With the seatbelt.
He's got Annabelle. He went and picked up the bucket for me on his lunch break. Look at that. He's got Annabelle in the seatbelt while wearing a We Bear Bears t-shirt. I mean, yes. I think that's what that is.
Brian is the best.
Brian is the man, all the way from, this was a rainy Pennsylvania day, and he goes and gets this creepy doll. And it was so funny because when he messaged me, he's like, I'll put it in the mail tomorrow. And he's like, now listen, I am not responsible if the mailman goes missing.
Right.
If this thing never shows up, if some craziness happens, he's like, I have
definitely probably saged his car too to get that.
Yeah, exactly.
He's not a horror guy at all. So,
dude, this is my favorite picture. Like I have been looking at this like all week. I left it on my phone, and every time I need a pick me up, I look at this photo. It just makes me so happy. He's like, I had to make sure she was safe, but I also just wanted to get out of my house. Wouldn't it be great if he looked down and it's gone and it's not there? Man. He's like at a red light and he's looking around. He looks down and it's gone.
Hell no.
Dude, I can't get over this picture. It makes me so happy. One of the other things I really like this week is Jeff shared this in our chat group, but I don't think it got a lot of traction. I think people just kind of like brushed it off because I'm not sure I don't know if there's like a big group for this in our chat group. But I did see this, Jeff. I did take notice of it, and dude, I love these. And that is the Joy Toy Dark Source Stellar Scar Assault Team. Lord, that's a mouthful.
That's a mouthful, yeah.
These things are 1/18 scale, which I do not collect 1/18 scale. I mean, unless you count the McFarlane Kenner superpowers, I don't really collect this scale, but I actually really love these. I think these are awesome. They come super kitted out with a bunch of weapons and gear that's all like modular and interchangeable, and you can take it off and whatever. Lots of weapons. They're $26.99 a piece, which I feel like is I guess that's a little steep for like a 1/18 scale figure, but also I know the quality that Joy Toy brings.
They look
and
great.
So like I was like, I'm only going to pre-order like maybe like the yellow and green guy because he's got that Boba Fett looking helmet.
That's
and
who
then
I was looking at. I was looking at.
And I was like, dude, I probably need to get that girl too. And then like the green guy and the blue guy are pretty much the same. They just have a little bit of like a color change. I was like, I don't know which one to get. I ended up with all 5. I mean, that's just where we are. I ended up pre-ordering all Big Bad Toy Store.
Yeah.
They look fantastic. I figured there would be fun, like little pocket figures, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like you just throw one in your pocket for the day. And so I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if I
got me into that pocket figure thing. I actually was at the Dollar Tree or Dollar General and I bought a case for my travel figure. So you got me, you and got me into the travel figure thing.
This is one of the 2 that I have that I keep with me, and I'll just, you can see it's got my
look at that Schmerber sticker up there.
Right there. I got a lot of Carver Customs. I just threw all my friends stickers on this side.
Do that. That's a good idea. I think I will do that.
Articulated Empire, another Smurby, and then look, we got Darla and Curtis here chilling. I covered up his hair on purpose since he changed his hairstyle from the sticker. But we went out of town last night for my son's very first like halftime performance at a football game in high school, and I took this is what I took with me. Let me embiggen myself. I took the Storm Collectibles or Storm Arena Ken, Street Fighter Alpha 3 Ken. Boy, this thing is fire. It moves like butter. Like this thing just moves so smoothly. Like the joints are just great. Everything just holds, and he looks good in like any position. Like he's just, I can't stop playing. And he's got a little soft rubbery like torso. I did the review yesterday. My review went up Friday. So if you want to see a full review breakdown of this guy, check him out. He's got the little 2 fingers up. He's dope.
Storm Collectibles.
Yeah, they make solid stuff. So I immediately after I went on, like I pre-ordered Ryu and Sagat, and who else do they have? Dan. Yeah, for sure.
My buddy Fernando says that those figures look like the Acid Rain figures that you were showing earlier.
They do. Yeah, I don't know if they are. Yeah, I don't know. Like if Jeff's in the chat or if Blake is in the chat. Is Blake in the chat? Like he'll know. He'll know for sure.
Acid Rain's got a new 6-inch line out or coming out, right?
I pre-ordered those as well. They're up on Big Bad Toy Store for sure. Let's see here who we have. We have Candyman 5000. It's weird how adorable the real Annabelle is, right? I know, right? For sure. Let's see here. Brian says We Bear Bears rules. William Golden's in the chat.
Hey, what's up?
Yep, Fernando. Yep, they do look like Acid Rain. Yeah, I don't know if they're part of it. Yeah, dude, that is a dope ass Ken. He is really good. Check out the review if you haven't had a chance. If you really know my thoughts, but also like his clothes are removable. Like this is like a soft rubbery. You can take the belt off in 2 pieces and pull this off, and the body underneath is fire. Like it's just, this is such a fun figure. I'll be playing with it for weeks. I did want to share one last thing before we get into our regular segments, because typically, I find that Toy News I will have their toy farces are pretty funny from time to time. They'll have some pretty funny stuff on there. It's like Toy Force, but it's Toy Farce. So like these little funny, it's like the Onion, like his little, I don't know if you've ever seen his little Toy Farce sections that he puts up, Jay does. But I thought this one was brilliant because it's so freaking true. Walmart will now offer pre-cancellations at the next CancelCon, making the cancellation the real exclusive.
Who hasn't that happened to? It's ridiculous.
I love this. In a bold move to streamline the customization, the customer experience, Walmart has announced that during their next Collector Con event, customers will be able to purchase pre-cancellations, allowing them to skip the agonizing wait between ordering a hotly sought-after figure and receiving the inevitable cancellation. Then he went on to talk about the different tiers, like you could get an exclusive version. There's an exclusive Chase variant pre-cancellation. Mm-hmm. But I'm going to drop this link in the chat just for anybody who needs it, because just this morning, Crystal Ball went up for buy now on Walmart.com. Nice. So yeah, my God, I thought this was brilliant. Yeah, just pre-cancellation notice.
Yeah.
It hurts because it's
man,
it's true.
because you're relieved when you get a pre-order and it's not sold out. You get the pre-order, it's like a relief. Like, oh, I got it. Like in our group chat, it's like, Jeff will say, hey, this is up, and I'm racing. Like, okay, I'm pre-ordering it. Once it's pre-ordered, I'm relieved. I've got one.
Right.
Guaranteed. Walmart or Target, not guaranteed.
Not at all. Heinrich says the sentence line is for acid rains being done by another company. Then he followed that up with this. What I think he means Fans Hobby is the company behind it. Yes, it is, because I saw them in the Fans Hobby booth at Joe Fest, where I got the Fans Hot Tiger Stripe, whatever that thing's called. Yeah, happens to all of us. Walmart going to Walmart. They canceled my Spirit Spider stating inventory issues, but it was available online and I got it the next day. Yeah, and my Walmart locally has had Spirit Spider for like a month, and it's just peg warming like crazy.
I'm still mad about the Spider-Man, the 77 Spider.
Yeah. Yep.
Where is it? What happened? Why?
Mine is almost canceled. I'm in the pre-cancellation stage because
so bad.
It says delayed until September. This is the third delay. I know they're going to cancel it.
Oh, but it's coming, baby.
Oh yeah, it's coming. I didn't purchase the pre-cancellation plan, but yeah. Next, you watch. Next, Walmart will start plussing it. It'll say if you are a member of Walmart Plus, you're guaranteed your pre-order.
Right.
I'm watching it. They're going to do something like that. But hey, we got a lot to get into. What are we going to do first? We're doing, that's right. We're doing commercials. So let's get these messages.
Let's do it.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
All right. Today, chat, I picked 3 toy commercials. They're thematic. Okay. These are 3 toy commercials from toy lines, from rated R movies that we should have never been allowed to watch as children, but we all watched them anyway. And then by the 90s, they said, F it, we don't care. We're making toys aimed at kids for these rated R movies. So let's get after it.
From some time in the not-too-distant future, it's talking an electronic RoboCop.
Hands up. Uphold the law. Drop it. You called for backup?
Recharge your action figure collection with talking and electronic RoboCop in 3 action-packed sizes. He's unbeatable.
I wish one of the things he would say is like, stop trying to rape the woman before I shoot your dick. That would be great. But they're not.
That would be awesome. Probably not.
William Golden has guessed Alien. Stay tuned, my friend.
Or Rambo. Could be.
Terminator!
I'm back. Got to find John Connor.
But evil T-1000 gets to him first.
Hey, back off.
Terminator's heavy metal cycle zeroes in and fires.
Ah.
But T-1000 stands to get even.
This is for getting on my bad side. You're next, John Connor.
I'm back.
Terminator deploys his secret weapon.
Hasta la vista, baby.
Terminated.
This time.
Terminator is back.
I never saw those. Never saw them.
I had a couple of the Terminator figures. I did. Even though I think this was 1990. And I start thinking back in 1990, I was in 9th grade. So, like, I was still playing with toys up until 9th grade, apparently. Apparently I was, because I remember having some of these.
Them. You collected them.
Yeah, I was collecting. I was moving into my collector phase.
Because I think I was like that. Like, I remember buying, like, Ninja Turtles, and I was older. And I didn't I wasn't playing with them. It was kind of like a gray area. It's like, what do I do with this? So I would kind of just pose it by the window or something, or just check it out and then set it somewhere. Because like we didn't have like designated places back then. Like where am I going to put these?
Right.
So, yeah.
Fernando says those Kenner lines were my childhood. Dude, I love those Kenner figures. I almost brought it down this morning just to show everybody, but back there somewhere, I think over there next to RoboCop and Back to the Future, I do have the NECA Kenner style Ripley. So she looks like that. It's the Kenner colors, but it's a NECA Ripley. And I have her next to a Big Chap because I just love those Kenner figures, man. They're so good. Yeah, so that's fantastic. Oh, look here, Trevor. Hey, stick around, man. We're going to be talking about you in just a little bit, buddy.
They're unstoppable, but we're gonna stop them anyway. Send in the Marines. We're the Space Marines. Drake, Ripley.
Just listen to that. They're unstoppable.
They're unstoppable, but we're gonna stop them anyway. Send in the Marines. We're the Space Marines. Drake, Ripley, A-Bone, Bishop, and I'm Hicks, armed with the latest high-tech heavy metal.
Look out, Hicks! The Queen's gonna crown ya! My bug rocker's on a roll!
Definitely
Full
waiting.
alien attacking! Eat torch, bug brain!
Alien invasion problem? Send in the Marines.
Send in the Marines!
Space Marines, aliens!
I believe NECA made that Apone as well. That looks just like that in the same colors. So yeah, those are dope.
Did some of them, I think, like Ripley also.
Yeah, I have that Ripley for sure. Benny Torres is in the chat. Good morning. Good morning. Monarch says, yeah, 1990. I was in the 11th grade. Yeah, girls, music, and basketball were my things. Yep. Yeah, I graduated in 94 from high school. So I was into like music and hanging out with my friends and playing video games. Let's see here. Jeff just shared they're doing finally doing a retro Mysterio with Quentin Beck head 2. The bad news, Walmart exclusive. Yeah.
Oh, don't
get those pre-cancellations in now, guys. Yeah, these were the best. Like, don't tell your mom I brought you to see these movies. That's
yes, right. I was just talking.
I
about
remember
that in the chat.
I would totally I would like go to my friend's house that had HBO and we'd watch them, and they were like uncut.
Sure.
We always said the same thing. We hope there are boobs in this one.
Yeah. No, my dad did not care. He took me to see First Blood, took me to see Excalibur, took me to see Aliens, First Terminator. He didn't care. He wanted to see it. He's dragging me with him, but I loved it. I loved it. I was there for it.
Absolutely. So let's get back to it because now. And you know what bothers me is I know Andy's awake because he's been in our chat, but he's not. Yeah. He's not here in the chat.
Can someone send our boy the link?
Yeah,
this show.
Somebody get over and check on him because I know he's awake. He's been chatting with us this morning, but we're going to get into it anyway. We're going to name that tune. He's going to have to catch the replay on this one. And I don't know. I don't know that if this would stump him or not. I left in a little secret just to give a little nod to the you know what it is. Yeah. Hamil toes. That's right. Speaking of toes, Curtis Ackerman's here. I'm late, but I'm here. You almost missed the best show on YouTube.
Right? Yeah.
Curtis,
I mean, what's
almost.
Going on, Curtis?
All right, here we go. Even though Andy's not in the chat to get it today or not get it, we'll see. Kids, I hope you popped your edibles this morning because this clip is kind of bonkers.
Okay.
Transylvania. Maggot, our master will be in ecstasy. We'll obliterate Count Dracula.
There's a hint. All righty. Told you it's wild. Dude, that's uncut. I did not edit any of these scenes together. That's how it aired. Just like that. That transition straight into the bear scene. Dude, I don't know.
I don't even know if I have a guess. Like Monster Squad. I don't even know.
So
oh boy.
Mom and dad are fighting at the table again.
I just messaged him last week, like, dude, let's do a New to Mythics together again. And you know, he's
last
week. A pouty boy. I don't know what's going on. We'll talk, Curtis. We'll talk, buddy. I love you.
Anybody in the chat got a guess? Come on.
Weird.
I'm in the wrong. Okay, listen. Andy's here. Andy's here. We're gonna replay it. We're gonna replay it because Andy's
do it for our boy.
Andy, I hope you had your edibles this morning, buddy.
Yes, Blutton, crush Transylvania. Maggot, our master will be in ecstasy. We'll obliterate Count Dracula.
This is so weird.
It's bizarre. All right. I could have ended it at the Care Bear fever dream, but I didn't. I left that in. I left the little tag on the end of that.
It's just so odd. And I don't.
It's very odd.
I'm not seeing any guesses.
Brian Carr guessed Little Dracula.
Is that a show? I never heard of that. Never heard of that.
And you know what I love about Andy? He's so honest. Like if he didn't get it, he'd be like, "Yeah, I don't know." He's like, he'll tell you. He won't lie. Okay.
Pretty sure that's not the show. Oh man, Andy recognizes it, but I don't see a guess.
Okay, Teddy's. I don't think that's it.
Is that your final answer, Hamiltoes?
All right, we're gonna roll that intro. Here we roll.
Here he's the track, he's a back, he's a cool cat with supernatural powers. Imagine that. So come on in, he's expecting you. It's fun, you can sing your teeth into. He's not your everyday kind of kid. He chills with skeletons and ghosts for thrills.
While eager plays with new inventions.
Little Drac has other intentions. So find out what it means to be a true vampire in the century. Watch you see stories unfold. A fast car's laser.
This is years before Hotel Transylvania.
Never heard of it. Never heard of it. Why is he bald?
Brian,
that young?
I don't know. Brian Carr. Well, Caillou was bald. I don't know. Brian Carr nailed this one, boy. He got it.
Pulled it out.
Brian was like,
pulled it out of the fire.
Like, hell yeah. Yeah, man.
Good job.
He's like, I got this. He's like, I got all 7 seasons on DVD. What are you talking about?
Yeah. So Andy's been stumped, what, 3 times? 4 times now?
Andy said, yeah, he's fallen off. Groovy Ghoulies. I don't even know what that is, but I don't even know if that's a show. Maybe Andy had too many edibles this morning. I don't know. That was funny.
Remember that show.
What did Brian Carr say? What did he say? He said, would never even had a guess if you didn't show him. Barely remember this show. Yeah, there's a couple of hints. The guy jumps out and he says, go ahead and trash Transylvania. We'll stick it to Count Dracula. There was a couple of little hints in there. But it was weird that he goes, our boss will be in ecstasy. Like,
yeah, it was a weird, that clip was
sure.
Very strange. I never heard of that.
Very odd choice of words there. I miss my calling. I should have been a cartoon voice actor in the 80s. I've been rolling in 50s. I'd have been rolling in 50s. Oh my God. All right, let's get back to it. Where are we? We are doing things a little out of order today. No, not this. This is not out of order. Speaking of Andy, glad he's here for this. Because Andy, I believe, is the one who sent me this week, and I love it because this is such a good. This is what I love. I love these pages like this that have a little bit of everything.
Hodgepodge.
You know, it's got a little hodgepodge of everything. It makes it so much better than like one page of all like Transformers.
I like seeing the prices too.
I do too. Oh man, I love it when the prices are on the picture and not off to the side. Do I have to look it up? But what we have here is we have it says G.I. Joe Transformers for Christmas morning. We've got some G.I. Joe. We've got some Inhumanoids. I don't know what these are. These are Inhumanoids right here in the middle.
Or red.
More G.I. Joe and then some Transformers.
I don't know what those are. What toy line is that? Scientists, Magnetor,
Redwoods. I still think those are Inhumanoids.
It could be.
Somebody let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. If you guys know what those are. The Scientists, Magnetor, Redwoods, Granite, Terra Scout, and Trapure. I recognize Redwoods, and I want to say that it's from Inhumanoids. Yeah, Andy said he saw this in the retro toy group, and yeah, I love this. This is great. Man, look at that. Who do we have here? Who is that in that? That is Zorana, Mindbender. What's the guy with the little missile launchers? Oh man, I love that guy.
Brian would know.
Scrap Iron. And then who is that? General Hawk? Looks like General Hawk.
Like General Hawk, yeah.
Yeah. We've got the Tomahawk, the Havoc.
Good stuff, man.
The Conquest X30, and then the Cobra Night Raven, which you and I have talked about before.
Yes.
I loved both the Night Raven and the Havoc because of the same reason. They both have the little vehicles that come out the back. I love those. Oh man, those are awesome. But we also have Metroplex in here, which is a doggone good one. Ultra Magnus, Galvatron, Decepticon City. All right, man. You let me know.
Is it
what are you coming home with? What are you circling?
Top 4? Which ones is it? How many was it?
Let's go because there's some big bangers on here. Let's go 3. What are you circling?
Oh damn. Okay. I'm gonna say the Raven for sure. The Night Raven. My friend had it. I always loved it. That was like my ship to play with. Like I would grab that one. So yeah, I always wanted it. I can't believe it's only $23. Like,
yeah, right.
9-year-old me, what's your problem if you can't afford $23?
Right? Like I would have guessed that my parents paid like $100 or more for that.
That's what I mean, maybe to us it was. I don't know. I never had it, but yeah, it's the Night Raven for sure. I always thought the Tomahawk was very cool because it was really seemed realistic. Like some of the stuff was kind of zany, like the Havoc you probably would not see in real life, but the Tomahawk definitely. So I thought that was really cool. I would take one of those and probably sticking with G.I. Joe, either the Conquest or the Havoc. So probably the Conquest.
Nice. Okay. I'm going to mix things up here.
Mix it up,
because, dude, I never had that Terradrome as a kid. I always wanted it. The Havoc was one of my favorite vehicles when I was a kid.
It looks fun.
And honestly, I really look, we don't know what Hasbro's post HasLab plans are for their vehicles that are released via HasLab, right? Because it hasn't happened yet. We haven't seen a repurposed his tank yet, which would have been their first, right? But I really hope that they start repurposing these HasLab vehicles because they already have the molds. And I hope one day we get the Snowcat as a Havoc because I think they could very easily modify that and make it into a Havoc. And I would love to have that. I had that as a kid. It was one of my favorite Joe vehicles. So I'm going to go with that because I did have it as a kid. I'm going to go with Metroplex because I did also have that as a kid. And that's incredible. It's also incredible to me that Metroplex was $35 where the Cobra Night Raven was $23 because that Night Raven was huge.
Right. Yeah, it's gigantic.
And I remember Metroplex was only about like this.
What did Metroplex turn into?
A city.
Okay.
Yeah, he turned into a city and he had a little car that could drive around. Like it had little ramps and little garage you could go into. And yeah. So I'm going to pick those two because I did have them. And I'm going to pick something that I did not have. And that's one of those giant Inhumanoids.
Those are cool.
And
I thought about it.
I don't know the guy's name with this rib cage because I know you could put characters in there, but I'm gonna go with that green guy because I never had any Inhumanoids when I was a kid, and that thing looks dope. Yeah, those are gonna be my picks.
And they were pretty big
sure.
too. I remember they were pretty big.
Yeah, those were large. The smaller one, I think the ones below, which the chat has confirmed are Inhumanoids, were smaller. But those were like your big, like 12-inch figures or more. Everybody keeps talking about, man, that Terradrome was only $60. Isn't that crazy? Man. Andy says he loves this because you don't know where to look first. That's right. Like you're all over.
Yeah, we're like kids again.
Brian, I do too, man. I'll be honest with you. I would rather have a Havoc HasLab instead of a Snowcat, but I love the Snowcat. It's one of my favorite vehicles, so I was really happy with it. Yeah. Night Raven for $23 worth of Time Machine. Yeah, exactly. Andy says he would get the Terradrome, the Triptychon, and Metroplex. Yep. Brian says, love them all, but since they never had the 3 big Inhumanoids, he would go there. Let's see. Oh, cool toy vehicles. That'd be a nice topic for a show. Yeah, we have that coming up. Yeah, we need to get back on that. That's going to be our next triple jointed. Curtis is going to join us, and we're going to be talking about our favorite vehicles as a kid. Yeah, dude, $100 was big back then. Yeah, that was a lot. Decompose. Andy says, I think it was called Decompose. Very cool. Did not know that. Oh, Brian says the 3 big guys are Decompose, Tendril, and Metlar. Okay, very cool. US Flag was $100. Yeah, that's crazy. That's insanity. Who in the world?
100?
That's wild. That's so wild. Okay, so here's the part of the show that we are going to do out of order because we have a special guest joining us today for the unboxings, and we want to make sure that he's out of here on time. I just checked the time, and it's Star Wars time, everybody. It's 11:38, 1138. That's Star Wars time for me, for those who observe.
Yes.
Let's get into it. Where is my design tab for? And welcoming him to the show is our good buddy John McGovern. All the way. Look at John. Never been on the show. We're popping his cherry today.
Welcome, John.
Thanks, guys, for having me.
Oh man, dude, we love you, sir. This guy right here is a saint. John, tell us, you went to the Toy Tuber Con, right? Last Sunday. What was it called? The Toy Tuber Expo?
Yeah, Toy Tuber Expo. Yeah, last Sunday. So yeah, it was good. It was a little bit smaller than I thought it was going to be. But the quality was there. There was definitely a lot of great vendors. Four Horsemen was there. Valaverse was there. And there was, a lot of other great vendors that had, tons of great stuff there. It was just, a little bit smaller than I thought, because I think the reason being was that the main focus was on the actual YouTubers that were there. So, but yeah, overall, I really enjoyed it. I didn't get to see too many of the panels of the YouTubers, just, time-wise. I was only able to stay for a little bit. But, a lot of great people that were there. And, overall, I think it was for their first time doing that, I think it was a really successful show that I think they'll continue to do going forward. So.
Yeah, I think I saw or maybe read somewhere that it was sort of like the brainchild or created by Articulated Ninja.
Yeah.
Is that right? Is that the guy who I'm thinking about? He never really shows his face. He's kind of one of these. I know he gets in like a lot of like YouTube spats with people. Like he kind of starts YouTube drama.
Okay.
A little bit. But yeah, I mean he's a decent YouTuber. I don't personally have a problem with the dude. I don't care. I think that I can't remember. He's either really pro Valaverse or he's anti Valaverse. I can't remember, but I know that Valaverse was there. I know that Bobby was there and he was having a panel, right?
Yes, he was. Yeah. I saw him at the at his setup, and I got to talk to him for a couple minutes. It was good talking to him. There was a big line for his, so you couldn't really talk too much. But but yeah, he was there, and like I said, I didn't really get to see too much of the panels, but I'm sure it was interesting, everything that he had to say.
Yeah, I think I caught it on replay. I think the big news that he dropped was that his figures were going to come down in price a little bit to $27.99. I remember that was like the big news. Well, the big thing, speaking of Velaverse, is that you were able to snag some of the Velaverse exclusives, and you got one. You got two for me. So, dude, super appreciate you.
No
you
problem.
Secretly got one for Greg that he did not know was coming.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. No problem.
And you grabbed one yourself, right?
Yes. Yep.
So we thought it'd be really cool to do like a triple unboxing on the show today. And I just want to show off. My tape is still on each of mine. I have not popped the tape on these yet. And Greg almost opened his right before the show started. He was getting ready to slice that Joker open.
Show prep.
Yep. And I still got mine here as well. I'll see.
Can I just say, I'm shocked that Mark waited. If it had been more than one day, he probably would have at least opened one. Because there's times.
He's right.
Let's open this and I'll look and see his is already opened and like already. I'm like, you bastard! You already did a review on it and just put it back in the package. But so kudos to you, man. Thanks for
listen. Yesterday, what my day yesterday started, and my wife had it worse than me because hers started before mine. My day started at like 6:45 and it ended last night about 1:45.
Dude, I was like,
it was a full day.
You were gone.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't hardly in the chat. I had work, and then we had to travel for my son's football game, his band performance at the football game. He doesn't play football. It was just a crazy busy day. I had to film and record and post a review. Like it was, I did not even have time to look at this. So yeah, exactly. I did get two. So you're right, Greg. I would have opened one, and then the other I would have been like, okay, well, we'll open that one. So we're the reason it's kind of we're kind of doing this is to see if anybody got one of the exclusives, which is this is the Soldier 2.0. I think I've opened mine upside down, and the exclusive would have the Steel Brigade head. Okay.
Yeah, I believe it was every 1 in 100 had it.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, we got 4 chances to see if somebody nailed one.
All right, let's see here.
Mine's upside down, so I have the feet ready, so I don't know the head yet.
All right.
All right. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Yep. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, all right. We all got a regular one.
That's okay.
But the cool thing is that they're in that new Legions, Mythic Legions style, like collector friendly package.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. I get the pleasure of doing this one more time.
All right, Mark. Fingers crossed.
You gonna do it on the air? All right. Good luck.
Heck yeah, I'm doing it. Oh, I did it again. I did upside down. All right, let's see here.
Hope so.
Oh, that's okay. I don't care. It's totally fine. I have some extra Steel Brigade heads. I think I may just paint one up.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you got that chrome marker too, right?
Yeah, man. If anybody has some extra, if you guys have any extra Steel Brigade heads, send them my way. I'll paint them up for you. But I do love this new style of. Okay, this is something I noticed, and it kind of bothers me. And I think I'm going to message Bobby about it because he's really good at listening to really good, positive, necessary, constructive feedback and implementing it, because he had people were complaining about the bubbles, right? So he said, we'll go to a collector style friendly package, right? So that you can take your figure out, play with it, and then put it back in the package. But here's the problem. If you cut this out to send in, then you've put your figure back into a package that's cut out. It's got a cutout in it. So I'm going to suggest that he make this a little insert in the bottom that's loose, like a little printed piece that is packed in the bottom. So you can pull this out and send it in. So you still have to buy the figure to get one, but then your package is still brand new. Because it's kind of odd to me that you'd make your package collector friendly, but then if you clip the points and send it in, you got a hole in your package. Nobody wants a hole in your package.
Not at all. No, sir.
This guy is a 2.0 version of an existing figure, which I do not have.
Yeah, I don't either.
And I just want to say props to John's setup back there, dude. That's so nice.
This is all brand new, and it's a I got to give a shout out to my wife Lisa for getting all these bookshelves and setting them up and everything, and then I'm starting to fill them in with all my figures. So I got a bunch of stuff to open up, but I'm filling them in little by little here.
Dude, can you what are the classic looking old school like cowboys and horses that are directly behind you?
So this is my as you guys know, I'm a big fan of the Lone Ranger. So this is my whole Lone Ranger setup. So I don't know if you can see a little bit up there. So I have like Lone Ranger and Tonto up here. I have an old like game up here, and then like an old lunchbox that I picked up. Picked up this by $10 at
Mark.
I'm trying to think of where I picked this
Microphone
up.
mute. Sorry, John.
I had to flip John because
I'm yelling at Mark.
Oh no,
everything
you're good. You're good.
Everything was written backwards. Yeah, keep talking, John.
I know you're good. So yeah, I got some other, like I have up at the top here. I have like a Roy Rogers figure, and then let me bring you guys up there. I have like some like old.
You're still honoring.
I have from like the '80s figures up here. Some like salt shakers and stuff like that.
I love the Lone Ranger, man. That's
awesome. Like an ornament, stuff like that. So
yeah, that's dope, man. Rob in our group is a big Zorro fan, so you guys could get together and have a crossover.
Yeah, exactly. And then more so going down this way is just my my mythics and my Savage Crucible, and it goes all the way down to the end of the room. So I got a bunch of new bookshelves that I have here that I have that I'm putting all my mythics on, and yeah, the plan is to get them all in pretty soon, and then I was gonna show you guys everything. So
man, I can't wait to see it when it's all done.
Thanks. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be nice, and then I'll have it all, filled in. I still have as you guys know, I like to open up my figures over time. So
oh yeah, delayed gratification.
Yeah, so it'll be I'll show you guys before then, but they'll be filled in over time. I'm putting them by faction on each shelf, so some of the factions are a little lighter because I haven't opened up all those figures yet. But as time goes on, they'll start to get filled in a little bit more. But yeah, it's exciting.
Very cool.
I got some sports stuff on there. I got some superhero stuff down here with you can see like
nice.
Superman figures, stuff like that. Cool. So yeah, it's a work in progress.
I'm loving it, man. Yeah. I'm loving it. Looks nice.
Thank you.
So a couple of things, if you guys don't know, is that I believe this is the first time that we're getting the modular armor. So if you notice, like this whole piece comes off and from his chest plate, and you just got a little plug in. And I believe we're going to be getting more of this in the future, so you can pop and swap the armor. We've already seen this in the G.I. Joe Classified series line, I think with Doc. And we know that like Monster Force is doing this. And then also this figure does, like the Praetorian Fury, feature the arm pop. So you can pop the arms off and swap these. Okay. So if you have the Praetorian Fury, that was the first one, you can pop on one of the Praetorian Fury arms. They're trying to make them a little more pop and swappable, which is really cool. I guess the only thing I don't like about this figure is I don't like this sidearm. Like I know this is a real gun with like a real piece of equipment on it, but it's just one of the pieces I just don't particularly. To me, it looks fake. It doesn't look realistic, and that's the only part I don't like. But man, everything else about this figure is so dope.
I like that some of the stuff is already installed on him.
Yeah,
like the holster, the gun, the magazines. His backpack's not going in too well. Does the backpack go in your guys'?
I haven't even popped it open yet.
No.
Yeah, I'm still working on mine a little bit. I got it out. I do know that. Let's see if I can get mine out because it's not really the easiest. But I did want to show off too that the backpack piece, it's kind of a little hard to do, but the backpack does open. You can pull the back panel where the peg is.
Okay.
If you work it, you may have to like heat it up, but you can pop that open and put a couple pieces of gear in there. No, mine's going in pretty good.
Is it? Maybe it's
yeah. Let's see, where is
the helmet goes over this mast head. Very cool. You get a lot for what they
there you go. See, Greg, you can just pull the back. So you can put a piece of gear in there or two. Cool. If you want to. I mean, it's not the most usable, but you know, you can do it.
It moves really well. Really articulates good.
I think this is a new style head that we haven't seen before, with like the little beanie cap and the Peltors, the communication gear like sculpted on.
Yeah, I think I like that one the best.
I like that a lot. But I'm gonna pop on the other one. And
John, no open.
What's that?
No open, John.
You know what? I was just kind of listening to you guys, and when I was talking about my setup, I didn't. But yeah, I'll pop it open.
Make sure you do it as loud as possible. That's mandatory.
But only when Greg is talking.
Yes, absolutely.
I'm loving the little GoPro. I think that's new too. I think that little GoPro thing is like a new. Look, I just stuck mine on the side of the helmet. It goes on the helmet.
What do you think about the gun?
Oh, dude, I love this. This I don't know what this is.
AR. I think it's an AR.
But that's really nice.
But there's
the
no
dropout magazine. Yeah, I mean, we have so many of those, though, right? I mean, don't you? Do you have a bunch of like
one or
18?
I've got a couple.
Yeah, same. I've got like one or 50 laying around.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna go with one. I think you can do both. Can you do both? Can you put the communications on and the GoPro? I think so. Yeah. Yeah. There he goes. There he goes. He's getting after it now.
That's it.
Sorry, guys.
You're fine.
Yeah, I hope I didn't rattle mine too much while you were talking.
I was trying to put it down so it wouldn't be so loud, but I don't think that's possible.
I always say it's like my wife when she's trying to open candy that she snuck into a movie.
Yes, you're trying to be quiet and it doesn't.
Dude,
you just got.
Last week, me and some of the guys from my local toy group, we got together and we went to our theater and we watched Ninja Turtles in the theater again for the first time, and like for the 35th anniversary of the Ninja Turtles movie, which was really dope. And then tomorrow, me and one of my friends who's a huge like Godzilla fan, we're going to go see Shin Godzilla because it's been restored to 4K and it's in theaters.
Saw it yesterday.
Yeah, we are going tomorrow. How'd you like it? Was it good?
It was good. For those that haven't seen it, never mind. Go see it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, okay. It was the first. Great. It was the first time that Japan used to CG Godzilla, right? That was like one of the big draws, and it was also directed by the guy who directed like Evangelion.
Yeah. No, nothing against the movie. It just I wanted it to keep going. And it stopped.
Was this your first time seeing it ever?
I saw, I bought it on Fandango like a year or so ago, and
okay.
I liked it. I liked the different approach to Godzilla. It just, I don't know. I wanted it to keep going. I guess was my only. But it looks great in the 4K.
Is the cards the same size as Mythics? I have plenty of extra cards. No.
Talking about the backing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say it's about 2 inches, 3 inches longer or
yeah,
wider.
It's a little bit wider.
Yeah. Hang on. I can show you, Heinrich. Hang on. Oh, goodness. Sorry, this is not a flex. It is just the only Mythics I have carded in my office is my Halmir Golden Tooth.
Minor flex.
minor flex. If you can see here, lining up the cards, they're a little bit taller, but just a smidge taller, but that's how much wider they are. No, they're about the same height. They're about the same height, but that's how much wider they are. They're definitely wider than a Mythics card by about, I'd say, probably an inch and a half. So, no, they're not the same. But apparently yellow is going to be the color of the next wave. Was this wave 6? It's going to be yellow unless this was specifically done for the for this commando. I love this guy. I most of my Valaverse figures, almost all of them are desert, and I'm only just now putting together like a woodland group with one sniper. But yeah, dude, check this out. You can do the communications headgear, which I don't know if I have on properly, and the GoPro at the same time, plus the night vision. I did not know this because I'm not in the military, but one review that I watched was talking to it was B's Battlegrounds. He is ex-military. He was talking about these night vision goggles run you about 50K, which is pretty crazy.
Oh wow,
that's insane. I think I'm gonna swap out his sidearm, but I'm digging this. Like I love this guy. He looks like a tough operator. Like I wouldn't want to mess around with this dude for sure. I'm loving this, John.
Yeah, fun figure.
Dude, I cannot thank you enough, man, for
Thank
this.
you so much.
You made this possible, dude. Like this is incredible.
Couldn't have had it without you.
Anytime, guys.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I'm sure I would have picked this guy up at like Legion's Con at his table, but then that would have been more money I have to spend it and save up for Legion's Con.
Yeah,
because I'm sure he'll be there and any other toy show between now and then. But let me see real quick because I happen to have my Praetorian right here. Did anybody else have one of these? Did anybody else pick up one of these Praetorian Furies?
You had a bunch of those there too.
This was the exclusive figure for the Dallas Fort Worth show, and I have yet to open this guy. I have not pulled him out yet. Oh, I'm making a mess. What just fell? I just lost.
And I'm like you, Mark. I like the desert or the sand kind of versions of these troopers.
Yeah, me too. I don't know. That's just what I gravitate towards.
I think they go well with the Vanguard too. You know.
Yes.
Yeah, that's why I got the tan Vanguard. That is exactly why.
Yeah, Hendrik says I have 2 of the Praetorians and they are awesome. Yeah, all the Praetorians have been super cool. The white one I didn't really care for just because I don't know. I just thought the white looked kind of generic, or I don't know. But Mark, you really liked the white one, didn't you?
No, I don't have the snow. Oh wait, yes, the white Praetorian. Yes,
yeah.
Yes, yeah. Sorry, for some reason I thought you were talking about like the snow characters.
No. Hey, Mike.
I don't know why.
MJ Stat.
And then here's what he looks like if you pop the Praetorian arm.
I like that look.
Oh, nice.
If you wanted to give him a like a robotic arm look, that's what that looks like. A lot of fun.
Nice.
Dude, I'm going to be playing with this for so long.
Heinrich has 1 black, 1 white, and 2 green Praetorians. I have 2 of the translucent ones, and I think that's all. I didn't buy the Fury. I kind of didn't pre-order or didn't buy them.
I kind of like this guy simply because he kind of looks like Master Chief armor in a way. Like
I can see that.
I think it looks pretty cool. And I wonder because see this torso piece is so thin, it doesn't even look possible for like a human being to have their waist inside of here. So this is the part right here that makes me feel like this doesn't look like a human. I mean, I know these are robots, but I wonder if you could pop this centerpiece out and put the upper and lower pieces on like a human torso and what that would look like. I don't know. I may try to mess around with that later on. But yeah, dude, these are killer. Like, I love this. This is going to be like a great troop builder. You pop different heads on these guys, and yeah, man, that's fantastic. John, I know I've said it a bunch of times, but dude, I'm gonna keep saying it. Thank you so much for picking these up for us and getting them shipped out so quickly.
Oh, no,
I got them last Sunday, and here we are playing around with them.
My pleasure, guys. Happy to do it.
I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. That was a wonderful surprise, and I appreciate it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
How did you kit yours out before we let you go? How'd you kit him out?
I got him like this so far.
Oh, I like that. I like the mask with the nogs.
At the closed fist too, right? I always don't know what to do with the other hand. I'm like, should I? So I've got mine kind of with the cupped hand over.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to get his.
Oh, I like that. See, I like the way that those hands could be used like that, like it's resting, or you could put it underneath for support.
Yeah.
I love that they do that.
I have it that way on the sniper, with the hand underneath like that.
Benny, no, the translucent ones they did a while ago, but I don't know if there's a exclusive version of the translucent one. I think it was before he did that, but I could be wrong. For the Praetorian Fury, it was the flame. I think the flame was blue, and then the regular was orange, and then there was a clear version of the white Praetorian, which I would have loved to have had. Open it into like the mic, Mark. Yeah, it was hell loud. I didn't know you were being ornery. I thought you were just like had no idea. And I'm like, dude, because like every time John was talking, like you were like crinkling. I'm like, dude, freaking mute your mic, you son of a bitch. Trying to listen to John here.
Heinrich, I saw this too. Somebody took a it was the
oh, okay.
I think it was a Gundam panel marker, like a panel line marker. And I saw that and it was really, really cool. The translucent one, the clear translucent, that's really expensive. I saw somebody trying to sell one on eBay for like 500.
Oh yeah, I remember you telling me that, Mark.
Yeah, good luck. Good luck, my guy. Good luck. All right. Well, cool. We're gonna let John go because I know he's got to get out of here. He's got some. What are you doing? You got.
I got my niece's first birthday was yesterday, so we're going to a party today. Yeah.
Heck yeah.
So
well, thanks for joining us, buddy. Thanks for showing us a little bit of tour of your room.
Yeah, definitely.
I did not know that you were a Lone Ranger fan, and now I do. And so again, thank you for this, and dude, thanks for coming on. I really appreciate it.
No problem. I appreciate you guys having me on. It was
all right, man.
Fun time. Thank you.
All right, we'll catch you in the chat.
Yep.
What a guy. What a great guy. Yeah, I agree with you, Andy. Those Gundam panel markers are like witchcraft. Yeah, I don't know how they do it. It's like you just touch the marker tip to the line, and then the ink just runs down the line. Like you don't travel the pen tip down the line and like trace it out. It's like you just touch it and it just flows into those lines. It's like witchcraft.
I'll have to look at
for
that.
Sure. Yeah, I need to pick up a couple.
Is Wesigway in the chat right now?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't know. I didn't see him. Are you full of pizza and silver nights? Well, I wish I was full of pizza and silver nights.
Me too.
All right, let's get after our pickups and then our double down and wrap this thing up.
Let's do it, baby.
All right, I think you got more than me. Why don't you kick us off?
All righty. So I got this from a friend. And then I had another great friend reach out to me that he wanted to do a review. So I sent it out to my buddy to do a review, and then he sent it back to me. So this came in the mail. I did not want to leave it outside. I'm like, I got to get it home, guys. I got to leave work and get this off of the front porch. So thank you. Also, he sent me, Mark sent me this awesome drawing. Thank you so much. I always love your art, man.
Dude, you sent me this card and I keep it on my desk.
Just remember this is.
I keep it right there. My wife saw it the other day and she's like, who sent you a note that you're, and she's like, oh, Greg.
You're right. Rhiannon does that too. She's like,
we don't have female fans of the show. Like,
no, that doesn't exist in my dojo. It would be great, but doesn't happen.
Did you say that doesn't exist in my dojo?
Yeah.
It's brilliant. I got this in. Some of these are left over from last week because I just had so freaking much last week, so I just left some over. I got this figure because I'm such a huge fan of this character. I think I would have preferred her in her purple suit, but I love this look and I love everything that comes with it, and that is the Fantastic Four.
Oh yeah,
Marvel Legends, She-Hulk. This is an amazing figure. Look at the hands and the head and the barbells. I absolutely love this. This is so dope. I don't know if she'll go. I guess she has to go on my Fantastic Four shelf now. I don't know.
I love that second head sculpt. That second head sculpt is really fantastic. I picked this up when I was in another town. We had gone to a coastal town, and I stopped at one of my favorite comic shops out there. And I wasn't really planning on buying it, but I really like the head sculpt. Is this Horror of Dracula figure with Christopher Lee? And I think you picked it up too, didn't you?
I have it. I love that figure, dude.
But yeah,
it is so good.
The head sculpt is just ridiculous. Christopher Lee, so good. And I love Dracula.
Yeah. That figure made me go back and start watching some of the Hammer Dracula films. I believe Christopher Lee played Dracula in 7 of those films.
Wow.
It's a lot. It's a lot to get through. I had ordered these. I ordered 2 of these from Hasbro at the same time on the same order, and they shipped them one day apart, and they came to my house in 2 gigantic boxes. And I don't know why they did that, but I'm a Prime member or Hasbro Pulse member, so I didn't have to pay for shipping. But I did get 2 of these, and that is the Cobra. What do they call this thing? The Cobra Trench Viper and Cobra Modular Fortification. I just call it the Cobra Outpost. I have 2 of them because I wanted to either stack them or put them side by side. Nice. And I was like, I'm not really getting them for the figure. I'm just really getting them for this. But this Trench Viper actually looks really, really cool. I'm probably going to see if I can fit one into my Monster Force and then probably one into my Valaverse line. But if you check out the figure, it actually looks what it is. I believe it's an Alley Viper just repainted. Mm-hmm. And I really like the blue, urban camo. I mean, it kind of looks like he could battle Shockwave or something. Comes with lots of stuff. I can't wait to play around with these. These are just going to be fun. I don't know if I'll do a review, but just open them up, have a little play set.
Have some fun with it.
I need more play sets.
Absolutely. I picked this up at a GameStop.
Ooh, nice.
I loved Black Cat. Not really sure about the costume. I was talking to you guys in the chat about the fur on her legs. I thought it was kind of odd. And I'm totally with the fur around the neck and around the boots and stuff, but this is kind of weird just to me. I just thought it was kind of a strange place for the fur, but I do love that her mask has they're like goggles. I don't know if you can see that, but it's kind of clear. And I thought it was really cool. So
that's her look from the video game. Yeah. And that little thing that she has, I forgot what it's called. I'm sure the chat will correct me, but it is a teleportation device from Doctor Strange, and it allows her to teleport.
Okay.
And that's like a story point to her arc in the game. She teleports to somewhere else.
I played the first one, loved it, but never played the second.
Oh, it's so good. And then the Miles Morales is was going to be a DLC pack, but then they just fleshed it out and made it its own game, and it's just as long, and it's fantastic.
I'll pick it up.
Good. I had a friend of mine. I was very fortunate because I did not purchase the pre-cancellation for this figure, but my figure did get canceled this week. But I had a friend pick me up, find me one of the Crystal Ball figures, which I am absolutely in love with this figure because to me, he just, I don't know, man. He almost doesn't even look like Crystal Ball to me. I can't wait to put the Cthulhu head on him and just have him be like a bad guy running around for my Monster Force or my Valaverse figures. He just looks so crazy and wild. But I would say I'd pick up another one, but he's so hard to find. Although I need to drop that link. Let me do that right now.
Brian is looking for one too.
Yeah, it is still available, and I think I did drop that link in the chat earlier, but I'll drop it again.
Yep, you did.
Okay, there it is, just in case anybody doesn't have it. But yeah, it is available. All right, what you got?
Curtis says Cobra Porta Potty. I love that.
Yes, I saw that. That's exactly what it is.
Ever since I was a kid, I've loved G-Force. That was an old, Gotcha Man, old cartoon. Hoping that they will still continue this line. John the Swan picked up from Toyco, Andrew Yin at Toyco. Can't wait. I have Ken the Eagle, and it was my figure of the year for 23, I think.
Oh, wow. Nice. Yep.
But Storm Collectibles, great figures. A little pricey, but worth it. So it comes with a lot of stuff, a couple of different capes and things. So very excited to open it up.
Very cool.
It's me. I was watching Excalibur. And I paused.
Oh, nice.
Restarted, or the dogs decided to unpause and watch. So,
well, keep it in line with Walmart exclusives. Same friend who found that for me also found me this, which I got. I have the other two. So this is the NECA Shredder as Dracula. I don't know why I love this figure so much. To me, it doesn't even look like Shredder. It doesn't really look like Dracula. This is from their TMNT Universal Monsters crossover line. But this guy is pretty cool. Here's the back of the package. This is the Walmart exclusive that was blue and gold. I have the Target exclusive, which I love. And then there's a regular version that's black and red, which I also have. And there's like kind of a glossy, reflective look at the figure. But I don't know why I love these so much. They're just really dope looking figures. They're just really cool. Like you could almost mix these in with like your Mythic Legions. But I do love them. And it actually surprisingly poses well.
And the dogs were watching Excalibur without me, so I had to go and they're
like, well, Dad, we're done waiting on you. We're just gonna...
right. Yeah, he was literally sitting there on the couch watching the movie. This I'm super excited about. It sold out really fast and didn't get to catch it, so it just came back as an in-stock item for Super 7. Is the Copper Kids Space Racer? Yeah, Space Racer. Haven't even taken. That's how freaking busy I've been. I haven't even taken it out of the plastic, but super excited to get this on the shelf. G-Force must be like G-Spot because I have trouble finding them.
Absolutely. If I could give Curtis a super chat for that chat, I would do it. I wish I could send him a $5 super chat for that comment. I love the Universal Monster TMNT mashups too. Yes, so do I. I love them. I have every one of them. I don't think I've opened a single one. I think I buy them and then just put them on my shelf, like in the box, because the boxes are so dope. That's not true. I did open the Michelangelo Mummy one. I did mess around with that one a little bit. But, and we all kept saying, well, Shredder and Dracula would be a great mashup. That'd be great. And we kept saying that, and we kind of willed it into existence. And they're pretty dope. And it seems like the exclusives are pretty easy to find. Like I visited 3 Walmarts yesterday between here and Dothan, Alabama, and all 3 Walmarts had that figure in stock, like a couple of them. Meanwhile, my Walmarts, I have 5 in town. I've never seen them. So I have one more left, much like your figure, your Copper Kid bike that sold out and came back in stock. These were sold out for the longest time on Big Bad Toy Store. They came back in stock, and I finally they got their reorder, and I picked up the Crimson Moon. What is this called? Jesus. Crimson Moon Division Sleepwalker. So I finally have the red guy. So I have the black Nocturnal Soldier of this. I have the black version, this red version. I have the green one on pre-order, waiting for that one to come in. And that is all of my pickups.
I got one last one on my show. The rest I'll save for next weekend. Just because it's timely. Super happy and excited for friend Kumya Das and the Legends of Ramion. Congratulations. This is available on Big Bad Toy Store, and also Vali, the other character, is also available on Big Bad Toy Store. Looking forward to opening this. I hadn't had a chance. It's great. It looks fantastic, and it's huge. It's a big ass figure, super big.
Yeah, is that brute scale?
It's brute scale, yeah.
Do you know, because I haven't watched that episode with him yet from your show from New to Mythics, but do you know, did he give an update of when like the Beast Man exclusive figure would be available? Is that going to be next year when this production run goes into production?
Right, yeah,
or
next year. I think it was
Okay.
2026. I don't remember when exactly, but yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to need to, if I want one of those figures now, I'm going to need to pick up one of the two that are out, right? Okay. Right. Then that's what I'll do. Yeah. All right. Are you and Andy squared away on whether or not this is the third or the second?
He doesn't believe me. If there's a third, if the Falcon is out, then I would be shocked and would go
I thought
buy
there
it.
was Ken the Eagle.
Pretty
Jason.
sure that there's only been 2 so far.
Yeah, I think there's been 2. I've loosely followed them, but not closely. Yeah, I'm very happy I backed it as well. What did you back, freaks? What figures did you pick up? I got Rama, the blue version, and I got the Kickstarter exclusive Corn Boy Beastman.
I love that. He showed it to me before they kind of announced it as like, this is probably going to happen. And I was just so excited. I'm like, dude, if you present this, people are going to go nuts and they will definitely.
Yeah.
Back
I backed it too. Yeah, for sure. Absolutely.
All
right. Let's
corn whip. It's hilarious.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's so fun. All right. Let's get into it. Let's get to the double down.
Let's do it.
All righty. Well, we didn't have long to try to decipher all the clues, but it looks like people figured it out pretty quickly that the next Figura Obscura drop was going to be the Jersey Devil. Here's some of that beautiful photography from Trevor. This is why I said earlier we were going to be talking about you, buddy. I love the mix of oh, Brian, dude, you didn't have to do that.
Buddy.
Thank you so much, dude.
Have a good day, man.
You already sent me a haunted popcorn bucket. You didn't have to do this. He says, "Gotta run, guys. Great show. Have an awesome weekend, and thanks for Sauron." Mark, what is that? Thanks for Sauron. Oh, I sent him the Sauron from the 3-pack. That's right. Absolutely. Yeah. For sure. Yeah, freaks. I feel the same way. Money is tight due to my funding, but my own due to funding my own figure. But I want to help.
We'll have to find out about that.
Yeah, man. Tell us about it. We'll maybe have you on the show and come talk to us about it.
I would love to have my own figure. That'd be awesome.
Wouldn't that be great? Yeah.
Not of me, but like a figure, in general.
No, I want a figure of you.
Oh,
that's what I want.
Maybe. Make that happen.
Let's see. With removable shoes. Then we have another picture here of the Jersey Devil from Trevor. I love these. I want these stone blocks that he has.
Yes. Trevor killed it, man. He killed it.
Yeah, this looks really good here.
I did ask about the neck during the show. We did a show this morning with Trevor and Bill. Or they did a show that I was on. But I was asking about the neck and the mobility. And he says it's a little limited, but I guess it's a soft piece. So he can move it around, but it seems like kind of a solid piece. But I think the neck.
So the head and neck are all one piece. It's not.
No, it's 2 different pieces.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, it's 2 different
we're going to get into that. I love this scene right here. More of a cityscape. Looks like he's on top of a building. Or maybe not. I don't know. There's a lot of skeletons on top of that building, if it is a building. The wings look like the same ones from that we've seen before, but they look a little translucent. So you think maybe wings are same sculpt, but a new plastic was used, like they made them a little more translucent.
Yeah, I think somebody said there was Aerithir's wings.
Yeah, I definitely recognize the wings and the little nubby parts that are on there, but just in the little and so translucent. So here's what you get in the package for your $69.99. You get the Jersey Devil.
That orange,
isn't that cool?
Is like just cream cheese frosting on a brownie. It's just,
dude.
I want
cream cheese frosting on anything,
right?
On your wife.
All the orange stands, love it.
On pizza, on aspirin, anything. Oh, okay. Here we go. Problem solved. No fight after school.
And you would win.
Ravana is the Many Faces of Curtis tribute.
Yeah, I followed the GeForce that toy line from Storm. I've been waiting, like it's been years. So if one slipped by me, I would have been shocked.
Freaks Figure says very limited. Only 25 lucky people will be able to add my character to their collection for now. Dude, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. So here's everything you get in the package. You're getting the Jersey Devil itself, a stand, 2 new weapons. Are these the weapons that come with what's the big blue guy that's in the Horrors of Eisenstein Mall? The troll. I forgot his name.
Yeah. I forgot his name too.
But I wonder if those are the weapons from that guy. And it looks like the head, it looks like the head from one of the heads from the Trapiculi, or maybe it
looks like that, yeah.
But it does look like we're getting some new leg pieces here, new lower torso, and a new tail. And of course, the head and neck.
Yeah, the legs are the Wendaji, or however you say it, legs, the double jointed knees. The hooves are new. This is all per bill. And then the groin piece is kind of like a soft, flexible piece with a bendy tail. I can't wait. It's going to be awesome. Like I said to you you have the proof that I'm like, nah, I'm not really into monsters. It didn't really sound good to me. But like when I saw it, I'm like,
yeah, exactly.
It looks rad, dude. Like I don't know anything about the Jersey Devil, but this dude, like he's kind of got like an unknown one vibe to me.
Yeah.
It looks like a lot of fun. Eric Miller says this is the coolest I've ever seen a Jersey Devil look. And I agree.
Right.
I don't know what a Jersey Devil looks like, really. But this dude looks freaking awesome.
Jakul Iron Bones. Yeah. The name was like right on the tip of my tongue. Oh, is this upper torso piece new?
That's Frankenstein.
Oh,
the stitches and use the Frankenstein, which I love. I love torso. They did model it after me. I wanted you guys to know that
for sure.
The Frankenstein chest was, taken after me. So
yeah, we had talked about that. They took you in a back room and scanned you at Legion's Con. Yeah, I agree. This is the coolest I've ever seen the Jersey Devil look. I was actually really excited when I had come to accept the idea that it was going to be the Jersey Devil. I was like, I've never seen it drawn in a way that is scary, but this is pretty freaking scary. And then here's a look at the box. We don't get a lot, an expanded look, so we don't know what the sides or the inside looks like. I'll have to go watch Bill's video for that, which I haven't done yet because I was prepping for the show. Yes. But yeah, this looks great. I love it. I love the man.
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Oh, what? No. Go ahead.
I was going to say, my friend reminded me about the hidden object. Like the last couple, there's been, right? Hasn't there been like secret items?
So the hidden object, from what I understand, is only for their Christmas releases, because it's like a Christmas gift. It's like a yeah. So not all of them come with hidden
and Ghost of Christmas Past. That's right. I'm sorry.
Yeah, exactly. This is, I guess, would be the. I mean, I knew it was a little early because typically this comes out in September, right, for an October release for like Halloween, but so it was a little early. And I guess because with Halloween, I guess they're moving to maybe doing something graveyard related. So a little more Halloween-y for October, I'm guessing. But I'm glad that it's still a monster because I look forward to, because first of all, Halloween and the spooky season is my favorite time of year, but also it's because after years and years of, I always tell the same story. I was in Mythic Legions from the get-go. I did the Kickstarter for the first 2 waves. I had the first 2 waves, and then I sold them all probably at regular cost because I think there was like a big lull or something between the 3rd and 4th wave coming out that I just kind of lost interest. And so I got out of Mythics altogether, and I wasn't back in Mythics until October of 22, I believe. And it was the Headless Horseman. I saw that and I was like, I love Headless Horseman. I love Mythics. This is both of those things together. I'm buying it. And then that kind of thrust me headlong into Mythic Legions. Whereas like I bought that in October, and then not that November, but the following November, I was at my very first Legions Con. So that's how hard I dove in. And now I haven't missed one since. An update. My wife and I bought our plane tickets to Legions Con already this year. Just bought them this week.
I haven't bought my gasoline yet for it, but I will.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I'd just wait until you get ready to leave.
Yeah, good idea.
You can't stockpile it. I mean, you can, but what are you going to do?
Yeah,
Okay. Let's see here. Let me get back to the chat. Let's see here. While we're looking at this box art, let's get us a beautiful picture to look at. Let's do this. And then let's see. Did you guys see the pop and swaps that Jeremy put out earlier? It was holding Krampus' head on that body.
No,
that's really cool.
That would be cool. Yeah. I did not see that.
1.6 shooter. Trevor says that's Thraxian weapons.
Oh, the bone and the okay.
Maybe he's talking about something else because I thought the Thraxian weapons were like the guns, like the bone guns.
I don't know.
What are you talking about, Trevor?
Yeah,
did you have an edible? Ian Custom says retool Frankenstein monster parts. That's right. Gusquay said I was going to say that, Trevor. What are we missing? Yeah, Curtis says only Christmas, and that's for the gifts.
Yeah,
that's right.
My fault.
Ready for a Halloween 4-pack? Okay.
Yeah,
do we know if
graveyard?
Do we know that it's going to be a 4-pack? I know last year we got the 4-pack.
No, I don't think we know. We don't know.
We don't know what it's going to be, but it'd be. Hey, I'll take another 4-pack.
4-pack of zombies.
That'd be great. Ooh, dude, I think you're right. That's probably what it is. It's the season and holidays were moved up this year. Shout out to G's Twisted Almanac. That's right. Come on, zombies. Somebody's already said that. That's great. Yeah, it's always spooky season in our hearts. Let's see. Questway says, I'll see you at LC. Absolutely. Mark, Joe Russo says there's no cryptids in Florida. Google says otherwise. Care to comment? What? So we have the ever elusive trailer park meth heads. I don't know if you know much about them. They're super elusive. They like to hide in bushes and in trash cans.
Next thing you know, your CD collection is gone from your car.
Exactly. Dude, you know why we don't have any cryptids in Florida, any monsters in Florida? Because they're all in our state legislature and they're all in our state government. That's why. we got enough monsters in office here in Florida, which is why I'm trying desperately to leave. If I have my druthers, this will be our last.
My druthers.
If I have my druthers, this will be the last year in Florida.
I love that.
We're looking to move to the New England area.
I would love to also, so we could be neighbors.
I'd like to live somewhere in Vermont or upstate New York and be close to Trevor and Brian and all of our buddies that live up there.
Yes.
But on this same note, I did recently learn about a shapeshifter cryptid, this urban legend, this monster from Louisiana that I did not know about. I learned about recently, called the Rougarou, which is like a Rougarou. It's also very fun to say. It almost sounds like kangaroo.
Yeah.
Rougarou.
Yeah.
But it is basically a werewolf that also shapeshifts into other monsters. So it's kind of cool. Your car, let's see. Andy says your car will be a lot lighter and less full going home from Legion's Con. That's right. The skunk ape is in Florida. Yeah, you're right about that.
The skunk ape. I don't know what that is. I don't know if I want to know.
This is funny. Honey Island Swamp Monster. They actually made a movie about it. Yeah, you know why? It's because we have actual monsters here. We have like alligators and stuff, dude. Right. And you know how there's a surefire way to always tell. I didn't know this until I moved to Florida, but now that I do, and I can share this with you, it's a Florida hack. There's a really good way to tell if there's an alligator in the water that you're in Florida. If you touch the water, okay, and the water is wet, there's an alligator in that water.
Okay.
Just letting you know.
Write that down.
He says the weapons are from the Thraxian Hunter and Scout. Okay.
Yeah, we don't have those yet.
I don't have those.
No, they're not out yet.
Oh, that's the. Oh, I got you.
They're coming.
I got you. Okay. The Rougarou is another cryptid. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I just learned about that. I was doing research for a story that I'm writing, and it was like, I need a shape-shifting monster in Louisiana, and sure enough, there is one. That's really cool. Curtis says Missouri is nice. That's right. Missouri. The Everglades have the weregator. Yeah. He says, I just made that up. Skunk ape is just another name for Bigfoot. It's also the name. It's also the name of my Old Spice body wash.
Yeah.
The skunk ape.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, everybody. We did it. We did all the things. And we wrapped up in an hour and 30 minutes. So I just want to thank every single person in the chat today. You guys always crack me up. You make it worth coming here. Greg and I love it when we're live and you guys are in the chat. It's really the only way to do this show. I thought I was going to be exhausted, but I've had about 3 of these this morning already. So I'm not. We opened some really cool toys today, and we went through some really awesome new figures that we're getting.
John,
yeah. I hope everybody got what they wanted or didn't this morning in the drop. If you didn't want it, I'm happy that you didn't buy it then, and you were able to hold your wallets close. Unlike Greg.
You got one though, right? Did you order one?
I did. I didn't do an all-in, but I did a regular figure. Yep.
Okay.
I did. So I just want to thank everybody in the chat. Thanks, Greg. Thanks for being here. Thanks, Brian, for the super chat. Didn't have to do that, buddy. I really appreciate it. Thanks for everybody being here.
John.
And Greg and I will see you later. We'll see you.